Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing this morning? I hope that your day is off to a wonderful, fantastic start. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Carrington. Not your first time here, hi, welcome back. If you enjoy any and all things makeup related, you would love to join this dumpster fire of a family, thank you for also finding this dumpster fire family and joining. So if you would like to join, definitely go ahead, hit that subscribe button, click the little bell, and let's get into an exciting video. Just so we are clear, I am really behind on makeup reviews. So I'm on a no buy. I am not buying anything. I'm trying to wait another few weeks before I go and buy more makeup. But right now I'm trying to just go through and review makeup that I have not. And the first thing that I'm going to review is going to be the Wicked Widow Edward Scissorhands collection. So we have an eyeshadow palette. We have 4 lip glosses. I have 2 of these I don't know, jelly highlighters. And then I have 1 pair of lashes. So we have all of that. If you guys are excited to see what I think of this collection, what look I create, then definitely keep on watching. Alright, so here is the inside of the Edward Scissorhands palette. You have a really nice good sized mirror. You've got some flakes around it. You have the shades with all the shade names, and then the front cover is absolutely just the cutest. And on the back, it's very plain and simple, just tells you what the ingredients are. So I think that this is really, really cute. Up on the mirror, it says blending is the secret. Make sure you guys are blending your eyes. Just want to make sure we're all listening to that. So we have, it's a very grunge-esque type palette. Let's just swatch a couple of the shimmery, duochrome, regular, look at those. Cute. I think those are cute. I have a feeling we can do something really different and kind of cute. I do want to go a green direction with the mattes, but I think I'll go a different direction with the shimmers. Don't ask me what the direction is because I don't know yet. But let's go ahead. Let's start off with this shade right here, Topiary. We're going to start with that. That's what we're going to put in our transition area. I just tapped off just a little bit slightly. And even then, that is pigmented. Okay. All right. Well, I was not expecting it to be this pigmented. Oops. Remember, blending is key. So I would just lightly tap your brush in and then just start. I feel like packing it is probably going to be the best way to use this because I think this is a pressed pigment. Okay, this is definitely one where we are going to have to trust the process. Okay, this is just really, really pigmented, more pigmented than I was expecting. So, yikes. Okay, so next, let's dive on into the shade. Let's go into Inventor. Right here, slightly picking. Okay, so this one's not really picking up quite as well as the other one, but let's see what we get. So I'm gonna start putting that where my crease is and start going up, but just not as far up as the brow. I mean, wow, I am. Oh wow. Okay. I don't know if we can say this look truthfully, but alright. So next up is going to be this shade right here called Creation. So for the shade Creation, I'm going to start taking it and tapping it on the outer corner and then just start bringing it in because this is not really going to be what my outer corner shade is. So we're just going to work on stamping that and then blending it in. Inward. Very last shade I'm going to do for my matte wise is going to be this one right here called Edward, which is a black shade. This one has a little bit of kick up, actually quite a bit of kick up, and I'm just going to stamp that on my outer corner. That's going to be my outer corner shade. here's where the fun lies. We could easily go in with like that green shade, but I don't necessarily know that that's going to be like the funnest. So let me swatch all of the other shimmer shades and see what we like. Silver's a good option. It's blue. This could be really pretty. It's like a purpley blue shift. This is called Unusual. I like that. Or the silver. Let's go with this. See what happens. Okay. Maybe I don't love that. Okay, let's try. Let's go with this blue and see what we get. Ooh. Now that is Vivacious. And that's called Snow Angel. Yes. We're just gonna like tap that onto the lids. Holy smokes. That is a very vibrant yet very beautiful blue. So I feel like the eyes are, we're working on it. Okay, so next up are lashes. Okay, you're probably like, why are you looking like that? Okay, so you're probably like, well, why are you looking like that? Good question. I have very hooded, droopy, small lid space eyes. It's very evident. Wow. Okay. So I cannot put on lashes on camera to save my life. Like that is just something that I just cannot do. And so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go put these lashes on. I'm going to go do the rest of my face off of camera. Come back so we can try out the highlighters and one of the lip glosses. So see you in a sec. So I am back. Let's go ahead. Let's dive on into the lower lash line for this palette. So first things first, I'm probably just going to go into Topiary and Inventor, just kind of mingle those together and start smoking that really far underneath the lash line. Okay, next up we're going to go into that Creation shade and we'll just focus that like really close to the waterline. Okay, and then we're going to take that Edward shade. Just focus it on like the very, very just like outer portion of my eye. Just like so. Is this starting to come together a little bit more? I don't necessarily know. But let's go into this shade right here called Kim, which kind of has like a little bit of like a, okay, I don't like that. Has like a little bit of like a duochromeness to it. I'm gonna try to take that on a brush because I wasn't really applying very well with a finger. It does okay with a brush. I'm just gonna try to swoop it up just a little bit. Take a little bit more. A brush and swoop. Okay, I don't necessarily know you can tell a whole lot. So then I'm gonna take this Jeffree Star highlighter in the shade Stripper Magic. I got sent a box like when I first started my channel. I don't know from who, like there was no return address on it, that had a bunch of like Jeffree Star stuff in it with a little note that said, can you please review this? And so I did. So I definitely reviewed it. If you guys ever want me to review stuff, just let me know down in like the comments. I'm more than happy to review whatever you guys would like for me to review. Okay, I feel like that gives a little bit more of something than whatever was going on before. I feel like the two of them together really like adds a lot to the look. So, okay, not bad. So next up we have like these little like jelly highlighters. Oh, the box ripped really easily. Okay. So the first one is called Catch Me Dancing. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow, it's very just goopy. So here is Catch Me Dancing. I don't think that's going to be a shade for me. That seems a little bit too dark for me, but very beautiful. Okay, the next one is going to be called Heaven Sent. Hopefully this one will be lighter. But I think this might be a better, yeah, a better match for me. So I'm just going to take my sponge, take a little bit on the sponge and start to apply this on the high points of my face. So I will say this is definitely very, it's like a very glittery, goopy type of highlight. I think it's very beautiful. You know, very like bam in your face, but definitely just something to be, you know, for sure mindful of, that it is a little bit like more goopy, and definitely more like glitter than that. Okay, so then, these are a mess. This is probably like, honestly, like the least favorite thing from the collection so far. I just don't really care for those. But I do want to take a little bit, like a teeny tiny morsel amount of this like grayish type shade. I'm going to take a little bit on a brush. And I'm just going to focus that just like right in the center of my eye. Just to make it a little, I don't know, just to add a little something special, maybe. Like, so it's more like a vavoom in your face type look. I don't think it's bad. Okay. Yeah, these are probably products I probably won't get a lot of use out of. Just again, they're just like they're very goopy, they're very like glittery, they're very sparkly, they are very beautiful, but you know, just again, just not something that I'm really reaching into a lot. So next up, I think I want to try, I'm trying to find like a berry. Actually, hold on. So I wanted like a very deep, like berry type shade, and I literally forgot all about that. So that could be cute. This is in the shade Scorpion Fruit. I did put on a little bit of like a colored rain one and then realized I didn't care for that. So let's see what happens. You layer these. Really interesting colors, like especially like some really deep grungy kind of colors. Like this is definitely like a very purpley kind of color. But hold on, let me clean up my lips here. But I do just want to say that it's just very stringy, very hard to get to work together. So it's a hit or miss kind of a formula, but the packaging is always so cute for Kaleidos. And we have some glosses to talk about. So these are called the Crystal Ice lip glosses. So the first lip gloss shade that we have is like a nude, but it has like these like purple blue reflex in it. So I will swatch that. Yeah, that's pretty. Did I say what the shade name of this was? This is, what is this called? Does it not have shade names? No, they have to have shade names, right? So the next one then is going to be like a very like peach with gold type of lip glosses, which is right here. Very beautiful. You know, now that I'm looking at these, I may have to switch my lip color because I don't know which ones of these are really gonna go. Okay, next up is like, it's like this pink with gold reflex kind of color, which is right here. And then this last one, are these the same? Are these the same? I can't, maybe it's a little slightly different. Maybe with like different reflex in it. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's like slightly different. But anyways, so there's that. So, okay, for this look, you know what? Let's just tap a little bit of this on. Like just a little bit, like so. Just start to kind of take my fingers. And so, first and foremost, the lip formula is very, very nice, very comfortable. I'm not having any issues with that at all. On my lips, we even though we went in with like that really dark grunge, like purple, with even like the lips on it, it's still really nice and grunge purple. Just adds a little bit of shine. It's not overpowering with the glitters like I thought maybe they might be, which was where I was kind of like, skirt, skirt, but this is the completed and final look. It was definitely a trust the process type of a look, and even then I'm not sure the process. I don't know. I'm not even sure how well this came together. Actually, let me look at my eyes where I tapped in that silver. Okay, well, then it lifted up my eyeshadows for sure. Like, it's like gone. That's disappointing. That's a little disappointing. Okay, well, this is the completed and final look. Let me know what you guys think. Were you nervous if this was going to turn out good? I certainly was. Let me know. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about what I think is worth it from the collection, what you could maybe skip out on. So, the ones that I think you can totally skip out on are probably these little goopy highlighters. I'm just not a fan. It really, like, you know, when I put it on my eye on top of like my eyeshadow, it really just like, you know, pilled up the eyeshadow. It is just very glittery. Like this is, there's nothing else. It's not like any like, oh, it's like lit from with, not with it, but like, you know, it has like a little bit and then there's some glitters around it. Nope, this is just straight glitter. 100% just straight glitter. Don't necessarily know that I, you know, love that. So for me, I would personally probably skip on those. The next up, this one is just for me personally, but it's the lashes for me. And the reason why is because, again, my eyes are really small and hooded, and I had to trim down the lashes considerably to get it to here. Because before I trimmed it, they were like above my eyebrow. And I was like, we can't have this. That's a no. So I was like, yeah, for my eye shape, these lashes just aren't for me, and that's not a bad thing. Like, I think they are good lashes. They have a really nice band, you know, flexible band, you know, laid down nicely. I didn't have any issues, took to the glue nicely. You know, I'm looking at it now. All of my corners lash is adhered and onto my eyes. I don't have any issues with that. So I think that, like, if you like those really big dramatic flare lashes, you are going to love this. It's just, for me personally, my eye shape are just not meant for those huge flare kind of lashes. So that's where that would rank. The next up would probably have to be the palette, which kind of shocked me. I think this is a decent, really good palette. You know, definitely does take a little bit of work. You know, the greens that I had were kind of looking a little bit patchy on my eyes, so I definitely had to like stamp it and then blend it, and then wherever I had patchy areas, just kind of stamp over lightly. So it definitely is like a learning curve. Some of the shimmer shades like aren't as nice as like others. Like this one looks nice, but when I was trying to apply it on the lid, I just found that like I was kind of struggling a little bit, and it wasn't as intense as I personally wanted it to be. Whereas like this Snow Angel shade, which is on my lid, like that is intense, and that's really, really beautiful. You know, there's this shade right here called Hold Me, which is a silver. It's a decent type silver. You know, I don't think this is like the best silver I've ever, you know, personally had. I like that it comes with a nice size mirror. I like that it says blending is a secret. Like, I just think that's really cute. I like the color story. It's definitely a grunge color story. I can definitely see this being like Edward Scissorhands, you know, the green, he cuts a shrubbery, things like that. So, you know, I think that overall this is a really decent palette. Now, the number one things for me were these glosses. These are really nice. They have like, you know, some like glitter reflex in it, but I don't find that like the glitter reflex are so intense that I can't really use it. Or it's just like too much, especially being on like a really dark base. And I didn't find that. These are so comfortable. I can't even tell that these are on my lips. Like when I rub my lips together, it's like, there's a gloss on there. It feels nice. It feels hydrated. But like while I'm sitting here talking, or if I'm just sitting here like this, it doesn't feel like anything is on my lips. It literally does not feel, you know, thick, heavy, anything like that. I really, really like their glosses. I think that was a phenomenal, like, gloss formula. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you love this look? Do you not? Let me know all of that. If you want to join this Dumpster Fire family and see more content like this, then definitely hit that subscribe button. Click the little bell. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give this video a thumbs up. If you are on the edge of your seat, like, I don't think she can come back from this, give it a thumbs up as well. But I will see you all in my next one. Bye.